us through the emotions running through your head after that sort of finish.
If you looked at the stat book, like after making 140 odd and taking a 3 for, it doesn't feel that good. It just shows how much of a team game cricket is and how much winning is important to everyone, sort of thing. So obviously I'm happy to an extent, but probably not what I would imagine.
And so was the plan for you to pace yourself and then launch like you did?
Pace myself, but then target a certain bowler if I felt that it was and the end with the wind was a main thing for me. And then there were a couple of overs there before they put 5 men out on the boundary before the last power play, sort of thing, that I thought it might be a time to have a crack. But then the game changes so quickly after you've faced 100 odd balls. It does get easier regardless. So it got to a stage, the more wickets we lost, the more I thought that it was my turn to score the runs. But Paddy Cummins did a good job there as well.
Was the plan for Josh not to face a single ball?
The plan was for me to face the first 4 and then ideally 5 if I'm feeling on, sort of thing, and then get a single last ball. But then at the end there, that plan was to try and hit a 6 and draw the game, I'm pretty sure, and leave Joshy to win the game.
Did you have a gut feel when he turned back, dived, throw comes in? Did you have one of those, he hasn't made it, or I think he's just made it? Did you have a gut feel?
Gut feel, I thought it was out, but I couldn't see anything. It's that happened pretty quickly, and it was a good Yorker by Southey. So, and I mean, for a big guy, he moved pretty well, didn't he? Dived back, big Joshy Hazelwood. So, I mean, I've had smoother innings than this, but in terms of this, probably a bit of a new pressure. So all up, I think it's got to be my best performance. Yeah, you plan for it to happen when you go out there, and you get the opportunity when it comes. So thankful for being selected, and to put the performance on the board, it feels good. Crowd was pretty hostile early on, and on fielding on the boundary, got a few nice comments and all that sort of thing. And then someone said, "He's actually not a bad bloke," and they all laughed and carried on. So to walk off at the end to something like that's special. That's something you remember forever. And playing here, amazing experience.